productive week. I hope everyone had a great day. I'm in the car. Get your coffee. We're about to talk. Write this down real quick before I forget y'all. So, today was supposed to be a day of handling errands before we head out of town, but unfortunately I was only able to handle half of my list of things to do. Kind of fumbled my last appointment. I don't even know how I did that, but luckily I have the best people in my life, so she is literally willing to come in tomorrow and to knock out my lashes for me. I was supposed to get my lashes done. Oh, that's good. Y'all, I haven't been drinking coffee as often, so like that just kind of did something to me. That hit the spot. That's really good. Oh, that's good. Caramel macchiato with almond milk. I don't know what that means. Did Rob add more caramel in there for me? I don't know if that's extra caramel or if that's what comes with it. I don't know. But like with me missing my appointments, like it kind of triggered something in me, because I would say the last 3 months for me have been really, I would say they've been extremely trying and challenging. Nothing that I can't handle. It's something that I would rather not deal with, but I can handle it, feel it, and I understand that whenever I start going through these trials back to back, like I'm getting prepared for something, and it's just work nonstop, with my career, with personal, with our business, health wise. Like I've been working out. It's just, this is grind season for us right now, and I can feel it. And the further you get through it, but I'm in a space where emotionally I started to detect a difference with how I was behaving with my family, my friends. Whenever I get into this space of like grind season, I need to figure it out. I need to work. I need to knock some stuff out. I kind of get into this routine of just tunnel vision, like, and it's something that I don't necessarily want to continue to just feel comfortable doing, because I feel like you can focus and still have these human connections and have these human interactions. Who's that? Doing the coffee talk, staring at me. So same way we deem, grind season and tunnel vision, and we put this emphasis on work. I feel like we really need to put the same level of emphasis and importance on our family, on ourselves. And I just feel like lately I haven't been doing that for myself. So I had to slow down. Hold on, I just forgot something that I have to do. I tend to operate from a logical place. I try to anyway. I'm still human. I'm still a Cancer. We are emotional beings to our core. But emotion, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I found myself in a situation where I was allowing emotion to drive me and guide me. And I have a healthy balance of both. I will look at a situation and do my best to acknowledge what I'm feeling, then move in a logical manner, right? So at what point do you say this situation needs to be guided with logic, or this situation needs to be charged with emotion? Don't know. When I operate out of emotion, it gets me into a situation where I have to work 1,000 times harder. Separating, or having the ability to separate your emotions from what needs to be done, what needs to be handled, is so important. And it's something that I have a handle on, but I still have my moments of weakness where I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna do what I want to do because that's how I feel. And that's okay, I think. Sometimes I think there are occasions where that's absolutely okay, but I also feel like we fall into these habits and these rhythms of operating in a way where we're solely operating from emotion. So example, school was a huge one for me. When I decided to go for my second degree, I hated every bit of it. I hated going to school. I didn't even go the traditional way. Like, I joined the army when I was 18 years old. And I told myself if I ever wanted to go to school, I was going to allow them to pay for it. That's exactly what I did. I got 2 degrees out of the military. But that second degree, man, that thing did something to me. I was so miserable. And I can't imagine doing that and then having to pay for that, like out of pocket myself. But whatever, I got them, right? But every bit of that was so annoying to me. And it was like I had to be real with myself and say, okay, like, are you annoyed because you just don't feel like putting the effort? Or is it something that you're, like, your path, like your calling is truly rejecting, right? So I don't think that my path consists of one specific thing, right? I think that sometimes we experience life almost in a connected dot type of situation, and you get the bigger picture after you connect all the dots. Going to school after I got out of the army was not something that I wanted to do. It wasn't. Initially, I was going to school for business, and I had a conversation with Rob, and he was like, okay, just providing guidance as he does, as he should. And I just remember him asking me a very specific question regarding that business degree. And I was so mad. I was so mad that he made me think. I was so mad that he was forcing me to evaluate and analyze my actions, right? So he said, what are you going to do with the business degree in Augusta? And there's no shot to anybody with a business degree in Augusta, right? It was just my very specific situation at that time. We both were in the same business, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use it for that, blah, blah, blah. He's like, Chelsae, this is 23, 24-year-old Chelsae. I don't have to have a degree in business to have a business. Like, duh, like, we get that now, right? But I was on it. Get my business degree, blah, blah, blah. My background is information technology. I have been in IT since I was 18 years old. Been a natural transition right into like a computer science degree or, whatever. Nah, that was the last thing that I was checking for, was a degree in IT. And y'all want to know why? It's because because I didn't feel like doing it. Now, I look back on that because I was literally at a crossroad when we were having that conversation. Had I operated from how I was feeling versus logic and executing my plan in a tactful way, I can't imagine where my life would be right now. I swapped my degree program, not because Rob asked me a question, but because I went back and I literally thought about what I want my life to look like 5 years from that point. So you say 2014, I was giving myself like a solid 5 years. This is where I want to be. How do I get there? So I went back and I had to answer some really difficult questions. Present day, 2 degrees later. Every step, every action from that decision got me to this point, to this very moment. And I do not regret it. Is my career in IT like the dream job for some? For some it is. But for me, is this my end all be all? No. But it's a vehicle. And I understand that. At 31, I understand that now. But we have a way of making decisions because of how we feel versus the end goal. What do I need to do in order to get to this place? Like, we're making decisions for now and not the 5 years from now. And I feel like when you have a decent understanding of logic, it will help you make some really difficult decisions that will propel you into the next area or the next, realm of your life. But being able to do that early on is so crucial, because I think about it all the time. Like, if I didn't slow down, remove my ego from that conversation, from a man who was already well into his career. So we were already best friends. So at this point, you're just sharing professional advice because you have the businesses, you have the career, you have all of that. He was already where I was trying to get to. So I was able to humble myself and say, you know what, let me take notes. If I would have allowed myself to operate from ego, baby, I probably would be the best manager at Western Sizzler. No shots to Western Sizzler. My grandma used to take me there all the time after church. So Western Sizzler still open? Is that open still? I don't even know if that's open. I don't even know. But again, no shots. That's just not that's not what I wanted for myself. And I think we have to be okay with that too. Like, making decisions and understanding like what you want your life to look like. Because for me, it's not always tied to objects. It's freedom for me. I want to move how I want to move when I want to move. I want to do exactly whatever it is that I want to do when I want to do it. And I understood that if I'm going to be working anyway, I need to get the most out of my time. You are going to pay me the top dollar for my effort. And I was past all of that, like working hard, like physically. Like, no, I wasn't doing that. So for me, moving into cyber and moving into this phase of my career made the most sense. But I had to acknowledge that I had to use logic. Like, I had to make a logical decision in order to get to the next level. Don't allow your emotions, your temporary emotions at that, because a lot of things that we are feeling are only temporary. Do not allow temporary emotions sway you from making a logical decision. Or on the other end of that, allow your emotions to fuel you to make a logical decision in your feelings. And then you find yourself making a rational decision, and then guess what? You're going to have to deal with them. So be good with that. Be good with your decisions. Oh, the dogs are so cute. Is that a husky? I've never seen a husky that color. Is it a girl or boy? It's a girl?
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
She's all mouth. She doesn't bark, she talks.
Oh my gosh. See, and my Roddy, he's the exact opposite. I can't get that joker to tell me if somebody's outside or not.
I'll treat you.
Let's make logical decisions that are going to get us to the next step. Let's make logical decisions that are going to get us to the next level. Again, emotions are great. Have them. Process them. Don't and see, I hate that we even misconstrue that, like, that emotions are a bad thing. Emotions are a wonderful thing. Express yourself. Do whatever it is you need to do. Go out in your car and have a good cry. But get that shit out so you can make a clear, sound decision. That's all I'm saying. Emotional decisions versus logical ones. And I just forgot about another effing chore I gotta do before I leave. God almighty. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I have got some chores to do before we catch this flight. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. I love you guys so much. The love and support is real, y'all. I appreciate you. I want y'all to have a productive week, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.